Welcome back, everyone. Today I have another video, and this time is for Ace, as this was the indirect loser out of the ban list, because like at least on my list, like almost 7-8 cards got hit out of the list that I was playing for Ace, and that's a lot. That's a whole deck. That's a whole new deck. So you have to improvise, adapt, and overcome. Right now, when it comes to Ace, you have to realize what your deck is trying to do. What are you trying to be? The best deck on the format, allegedly, is gonna be Zoro, right? So you have to cater your deck to beat Zoro. Now that leaves the door open for decks like Yellow to take advantage, because you really don't have anything really that amazing against Zoro, right? Against the 10 drops, and that's the most aggravating card out of all of them. Like the Big Mom 10 drop is the one that is really hard to beat, and everything else is it's okay. Now there's a silver lining out of all of this, is that Big Mom 10 drop is probably gonna go a little bit down on their decks, probably like a 2 off or a 3 off, because the best deck is Zoro. They cannot be that greedy as to play 4 Big Moms, and that will indirectly help you like win that matchup, right? And besides that, everything else is just more like a really toolboxy deck that deals with everything. So the main cards that I really liked on this deck is the Otama, the Boogie, the Searchers are really good early on to search your pieces. Ace is still the best card in the deck, as now is more important than everything. This is your win condition. This is how you clear boards. This is how you do everything. And I really liked what I've seen in some decks on the East, where they put Ace and Seaquake together, and I think that makes a lot of sense. And I wanted to try that out, and it hasn't disappointed me. The card has been really good. And it's another way that you can proc Roundtable in this deck. And the reason I'm still playing Roundtable is because I think it's the most efficient removal that you have in the deck. As in combination with something else, you can clear, if you have Roundtable Fist, you can clear anything out of the board. Basically what it comes down to. And it's just very efficient at what it does, right? I really liked it. I still keep it at 3. I think there are matchups where it's really needed, like against blue, not against blue, yeah, but against cards that have too much high value. Your highest card is gonna be Ace, and if they remove your Ace and play like a Mihawk, then that's gonna be a problem. You have to have an answer for like their big threats, because if not, you're gonna get outvalued, and I think that's important. And then Marco is still the powerhouse of the deck. These 3 cards is where your power is gonna rely on Ace, and everything else is just to complement that and to give you time so you can get there. So you can have multiple of these cards on board. Now, Fire Fist is also another good card that you get to play, because your leader allows you to play a lot of extra cards. And Fire Fist has been really good too. I like it at 3. I don't know if I will play more, but maybe more Fire Fist over Seaquake, depending on how the format develops, right? Everything else is just very common. Crossfire, so you have more minus and effects, so all your removal is more impactful. Guard Point and Radical Beam, at this point they're kind of staples to replace each other. Only 12 2k counters, I think that's okay. And Marco is still like the best defense that you have. Now I'm only playing 1 blocker, and that could be a little bit of scary. So you do have to combo early on a little bit. So when you get to the late game, your defense is not your blockers, but your extra cards, because you do have a lot of counter power in your extra cards. If you're removing everything consistently, this can be your defense instead of a blocker. So I thought that was more efficient. You could play more blockers, but it's difficult to take something out. So then at that point, you have to decide what you want to play or what you want to play. But I felt like it didn't feel that bad just to defend with the extra cards. It felt good enough. So you do have to be a little bit more defendant early on. If they're attacking you for 5, you defend the 5. You have to be more proactive defending, because it's gonna be harder for you to defend when they attack for 7-8, and then you have to take a life or whatever the case might be, right? Besides that, that's how I play the deck. That's how everything else. The only other way that you could change that I would make maybe is play Dadan and play Gordon, because it helps with the plan. It helps to have bodies on the board, so your minus and effects are also very good. Like if they have a complete board and you go ace, attack your other two creatures into whatever they have, you remove them with your winnies, and then you're also attacking the leader at the same time. So that helps you push the tempo in your favor. So yeah, I mean, besides that, the deck functions how I expect it to function. It is not bad, but I still think you're gonna have a bad time against Karakuri decks or Big Mom decks, depending on how greedy they are. And yeah, I mean, you cannot be good against everything, and it's just however you want to make the deck play, right? But this is what I have. Let's see some gameplay. Oh boy, so here goes the real test for the deck. I have Roundtable and I have Whitebeard Pirates. Is that enough? I say Mulligan. Kind of want something else. Okay. This is not better, but I have the Marco, so I have to protect this with my life. It's not much better, but it is good enough, I think. I might just attack with... Okay, I might just play the Vista, I guess. Double of this one, so Vista and Marco. And then we'll see what we do from there. Yeah, that sounds okay. Let's see what he's got. Attack for 5. I would love to see an ace. I would be really good for my strategy here. This guy is a problem. But it's fine, I guess. I'll just take this one. Not what I really want to see here, but... Boogie's okay, I guess. And just attack for 5. Whatever the case might be. I don't think he's going to take it either way. Because the longer the game goes for them, the better. So he should not take it at all. I don't think so, but... Yeah, exactly. Blockers like Roulette don't matter against red decks, so I agree with that decision. Now this is 6. They don't have much on 6 for what it's worth. And I have a Fire Fist. Maybe I can leverage that into a double kill. Hold up. Definitely taking this one. And that's an Otama. Honestly, just take that one too. And then we're gonna try to attack the life. But okay, so let's think about this. We're gonna play Boogie first. See what we get. We get this one. All our good cards to the bottom. Okay. Alright, so we don't have Whitebeard for this game. And we're gonna play Boogie. Okay. Boogie is gonna get us... What is he gonna get us? Something that I have to discard, right? Let's say he's gonna get us a Seaquake. Or the Pirates. Let's see what we do here. Okay. Now we have 3 energy for Fire Fist and Otama. So I have 1 more energy that I can use. Let's see what we get out of the life first. Just in case we have to Fire Fist something else. So what if we attack the leader first? And he plays something out of life, and then we have to Fire Fist something else. Okay. Interesting. Well, now we're committed, right? We're attacking live here. Okay, I don't care about this one though, to be honest. Now we're gonna do Otama in it doesn't matter, this one I guess. And we're gonna do Fire Fist. First the 5k. No, first is the 4k. Oh no. First you discard. Let's discard this one, and then you go 5 and a 4. Okay. He gets to search, but I guess that's fine because I don't have any other way, right? And then this blocker has to go the distance, I think. And now we're gonna play it after he plays the 8-drop, so we don't have, like, he doesn't put it into our life. And then end the turn here. We have 2 Machinos, so this one's also kind of have to win us the game. Okay, we're gonna trash our life. Because he's gonna play the 10-drop either way, so we don't really care about this. Yeah, so that's why he's not even attacking our guy. Can we kill this one? I do not think so. But we can, however, attack with the Machinos, I think. And I think we have to defend... Well, we're just going to attack for 5 and everything, right? And then play the Marco. So that's 4 energy. Attack, attack, attack. And then keep up a Radical Beam. Probably fine. Okay, I'm done with that plan. So let's attack with Marco. With Vista, I mean. Then let's attack with Ace. Oh, no combo anything. Because he's out comboing out of everything, attacking for base numbers is fine. Because eventually he's going to get outgrind by the cards that I have on board. So here attack for 5. Yeah, attacking for 6 or for 7 is just not much of a difference, to be honest. Attack here for 6. And then let's play the Marco. Let's keep up 1 energy just in case. He's going to play the 10-drop. And that's going to be a problem. Oh, let's grant my opponent a life. That's much different, though. I can't do that. Like, the 10-drop would be a problem, but this one is okay. Oh, we don't have anything to discard to Marco. It's actually very bad. No blockers. Do a beam. I think we might have to let it die. No way. We let this one die. Right? Is there a way we can go for game? All right, we'll let it die. We'll let it die. Do we use the Radical here? I think so. I feel like I'm in a race here. In a weird one too. That is a very good draw here. Because that allows us to play Ace. And then attack with... This is a 3. This is a 5. Oh, kind of bad. Oh, this one too. Attacking for 5? Yeah, attacking for 5 is fine. Okay. Attacking for 5. Attacking for 6, 7? Yeah, 7, 7. Put him low and see if we can win from there. Oh, we didn't hit any triggers. Alright, that's good. Alright, this is the best position that we can be here. And then I'm gonna try to save these Machinos, ideally, so we can go for game. Yeah, this is what it is. I'm going for game next turn. I cannot use the card, so I have to pass. No, it is what it is. It was a time maybe last turn, but not this turn. There's no way we can allow that. Alright, attack for 7. Oh, that sucks. I don't have a way to remove that thing. Well, attack for 8. See if we can get there. Attack for 7. Oh, well, I'm going in. $13. Do you have enough? We win. We got out of that one unscathed. I mean, it was fine. He didn't have Big Mom on turn energy, so we were able to skate out of that one. We didn't have the most amazing draw, to be honest. I still think it's gonna be a horrible matchup for what it's worth, regardless of what you do. But we got there. We were foxy enough here to be able to get through all that defense, I guess. Alright, this is a good hand. We have Marco, and we have Sequake, which actually is kind of good in this matchup. We have Fire Fist for anything going crazy here. I could save the Sequake for like having a double removal there, right? Kind of should have kept a 1-drop hand, probably. I don't know. This I think is fine anyway. No cards to draw. Okay, so he whiffed out a Boogie, which is ideal. And then my turn. This is gonna eat the same amount of cards here, I guess. So might as well kill it. This is a 1-for-1. And since we have 2, might as well. Who knows what other, how much mana he can spend on this, so it's fine this way. Now that he whiffed, every card that he plays is punishing here. But he's probably playing the 5-drop Marco, as I am. Iso is really good here. He picks up Marco, so I shouldn't play any 1-drop here. If he plays 2 guys, I'm just gonna Fire Fist them so I don't play into Marco, I guess. It just makes sense. Okay, well, I'll take this one, I guess. Draw a card. Alright, well, I guess I'll do this one here. And I cannot really play anything, so just attack with Ace. And then let him go. Next is gonna be Marco, but Marco into 5 energy is kind of like not ideal. But they don't. Oh no, he does play extra cards because he's playing Boogie. Oh, he's playing Zoro. Okay. I dig it. That's fine, because now I play my Marco now, I think. He goes 6-7. No blockers, and I'll just combo with this one. Resolve attack. And 7 with the Rusher. I'll take it. I could play Otama just to guarantee the kill. But is that really that I'm... Yeah, it is important, because next turn he's gonna go... Oh, I just do Otama, kill, and attack the leader, right? Actually, I like that. Otama, kill, and attack the leader. That forces cards out of him. And destroys the Zoro. Yeah, I like that. Then he's gonna play the Marco to my Marco. And that's fine, because it's Otama, who cares? Then he has to attack for 7 to deal me damage here. Because I will block any 6. Okay, I'll take the 7. That's fine. And we're attacking for 7s here. Into this leader. If you're at 2 or less life. Sadly, we don't have any other play. So I'm just gonna play this one and attack for 7. And then I guess I'm gonna play the Joshu. Oh, that's nice. I'll play the Joshu and just have another attacker that I can do next turn. To get rid of him, he needs to do a combination of cards. So I am okay with this. Next turn, I'm gonna do Fire Fist into his attackers, because he has gone low enough on hand size. So now the Fire Fist is gonna punish the Marco a lot. So I definitely want to do that. Ideally, I don't go to 0 life this turn, and then I can do that. But I kind of have to use Round Table too. But I can just do Round Table and attack the Marco. And it's pretty much the same? No, it's not the same. I guess I could just attack the Marco and then Fire Fist it away. It's also another option. He goes Marco, but Marco is dealable. You can deal with it. Although not really. Oh, but I can deal with both, I think. Oh, hold on. I might have something here. Okay. Here, no blockers, and I'll do the guard point. And then this one hits me for 7. Or for 8. Ooh, that's an ace. Much better. Hold on. So I'm going to 10, right? Yes, sir. I'm going to 10. So I can do this one. Then I can use Fire Fist on... Hold on. Sorry, my mouse is a little bit slow here. This one here to do it on this and this. Now he has to use an extra card to get it back the Marco, which is not ideal. And then I'll attack this Marco over here. Which requires another extra card. That one dies. And yes, it does. And then I'll do this one here. I'll attack into his Marco. See if he wants to give me a 1k. And then a 2k. And it's the same like attacking his leader. Next turn I can definitely go for game. So I just have to protect my assets here. I think that's the best way to go about this. And then see if he has a 2k as well. I don't think he does because he combo like a 2 on a 1 on a Zoro attack. So I think this one is actually gonna fall. And that would be perfect because it'd make it super difficult for him to go for game. But this just guarantees me that next turn I'm gonna go for game. I just have to block one of the 2 attacks and see what he does. Well, if he gets a rusher too, that could be an issue, but I have enough counter power here to out combo like an 11, so I could be just really fine. I have enough counter power here. And if he doesn't go after my board, then I can just next turn turn it sideways and go for game. Only 2 cards in hand and 2 life on Zoro. That's not too much. And he's going for it. So he's attacking for 10 here. And then he has 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I have 9, 12. No, 11, 12. So this has to be a counter. And out of my deck, the only non-counterable cards are Ace and Boogie. Can I take that risk? I think it's because I do want him to go for game. Because if I out combo out of this one, he's just going to go after my board. And he's going to make it too difficult for me to go for game. Is this a calculated risk? It could be, if it's an ace or a buggy, I lose the game. But any other one, I think is worth it to just take it. Yeah, because any other extra card or anything else I can just combo with. And I just needed to get the extra card. I think it's a good calculated risk to take that one. And then now he has 0 defense. Next turn, he's going to die for turn. Oh, he's going to force us to go for game. Yeah, that's easy. We go for 7, 7, and then attack. Sorry. Oh, you just take it. Okay. 7. And just go for game here. Yeah, it was a close game. I think it was warranted to take that risk. Because if no, he keeps up energy and then it's more difficult to go for game. So I think there was about like a 80% chance. No, yeah, I think an 80% chance of actually getting any card that had any 1k counter. So I think it was warranted there. Oh, okay, and we're gonna play against Crocodile. And let's look at this new Otama art. Pretty nice actually. And this hand is not good enough, so I'm gonna mulligan. I have 2 searchers, so this is actually pretty good. And we have our 1-off, so we definitely have to take over anything else. And I like this new addition to the simulator. If you don't know, you have to update the simulator now. It now shows you in bold, like black, what card you got, which is actually pretty nice. I do like that a lot. Here I could attack for 5, but I wanted to keep doing my searches with Izo. And if he doesn't block with the with this blocker, he just gets Marco next turn, which he should block, by the way. Yeah, like if he doesn't see the Marco coming, it's gonna be way too punishing for him. And the best play he can do on 4 is send tomorrow, I guess. But is it really that good? I mean, it's good. I cannot really answer it, not with this hand. And he attacks for 6. I don't really want to combo at 2k, so I will let that one go. And he plays Don Flamingo here, which is okay. I mean, it's a hard one to kill for my deck. Like, it requires at least 2 cards for me, or if I have the Fire Fist, it's easier to kill. But I mean, I have to. He cannot really rely on blockers against this deck, to be honest. And here I could attack with the 1-drops, because I'm fearing that he has the 3,000 swords, and then playing a Marco is kind of like pointless. But his next turn, if he doesn't do swords, he does Sentomaru. So I rather him swords my my Marco than him playing a Sentomaru, if that's the case. Because okay, so he plays the Pilaf, so he doesn't do anything for this few turns. And attacking for 5, I could take it, but I don't want to take it actually, because I have 2 Marcos, so I can just pitch that one. Because I want to be healthy when I drop the 9-drop. I don't want him to pressure me with anything. And since he didn't drop the Sentomaru, I'm just pretty good right now. And I'm just going to attack with everything that I have. I'm just trying to get the value there. And then that's the reason I took the Sanji's Pilaf out of my my deck. It's only really good going first, and if you do it on the first, like on 3 energy, then it's kind of clunky. Like, you're still playing to remove the opponent's board, and then at some point it just gets outclassed here. For example, he got it back there, but I don't think he's gonna find a way to play that card and then develop something else, because it is 3 energy. But hitting it out of life is actually pretty nice. So I mean, it is what it is. So he didn't play Sentomaru. He plays finally the Sentomaru, but it might be too late. I don't know. At least he's able to set it up here, and then we'll go from here. He is going to attack leader. I'll take this one because it's a 7k attack. That's fine. And then it's finally Whitebeard time, I think. And I'm going to attack with Ace, but only with Ace, because if I attack with Marco, they're just going to attack my Marco. And I don't want to have to defend my Marco. And defending the Ace or the leader are going to be the same, because they're both going to be 7Ks. So yeah, I mean, it's just basic Whitebeard knowledge at this point. Now, this is the new art for the Crocodile too, the 5-drop 7K vanilla. I like it very much, actually. So it is nice to see it in action right now. And he's a little bit behind. I mean, I guess he's gonna catch up a little bit here, depending if he can remove. Like, if he has a 9-drop Mihawk, he's able to remove the Ace and remove the Marco with the leader ability, and then maybe he's able to catch up a little bit. But then the 9-drop is also gonna be able to remove anything. And yeah, I mean, he's using Sentomaru, and that's a fine play, but I feel like is he really gonna save him? I don't think so. And then he plays the Usopp, which can only bounce the Marco. And sure, Marco doesn't really. I don't really mind getting the Marco back. At this point, the only cards that matter in my board are Whitebeard and the Ace. So yeah, I mean, I feel like I can get away with anything here. Now he's setting up for next turn to have a good like push turn. So I kind of want to stifle his like offense a little bit here. And Fire Fist is actually kind of great for that. Although I do have to waste 1 card from my hand to do that. But I will do it because I think it's worth it a little bit. Now I'm deciding on what I'm going to do. I'm going to have to do Otama and then do Fire Fist so I can remove 2 cards out of the board. And then I'm gonna pitch one of the Seaquakes because I have a lot of ways to pop, but I don't have a lot of ways to minus in. So yeah, it's fine to get rid of the Seaquake there. And here I'm just trying to find some counter power. I cannot get the extra card, so I guess I'll get DeMarco. It's just a 5k. And from here, just gonna attack for 7. As I have 2 good threats that are gonna keep amassing value next turn. And then Ace, and then Whitebeard. But I'm gonna attack with Ace for 8 because I want him to either combo 2-2Ks or just take this one and go to 0, and then next turn he's super viable that I go for game. So he's forced to combo 2-2Ks, which is fine with me. And then 10k here. And then let him go. He's at 1 life. And then it's gonna be a tough one for him. If he has enough blockers that are hard to kill, maybe he can survive another turn. But it's gonna be really difficult, as I'm saying. Now he has to attack my leader, because I don't think attacking the Ace or the Whitebeard is gonna be good for him. He attacks for 9 at my Ace. I think that battle is lost. I have 1 energy up. Attacking the Ace under any circumstances, you should not do it. Doesn't seem worth it. And then here attack the leader for 5. I will combo whatever he attacks that is not for like a 7 or 8. Then he attacks for 7 here into my leader. I'll take that one because I don't want to combo 2 cards here. And then if he attacks for 7 with Crocodile, I'll combo out of that one. But he attacks for 5, so yeah, just an easy 5 here. And then I just have to finish here. Although I don't have to finish the turn here. And he uses the leader ability once again, which, I mean, that's fine. It was only a boogie. Is it really worth losing both the energy? And I drew the Ace, which is going to allow me to just clear his board completely. And I'm going to use it on the Robin. And since if I get to destroy his whole board completely, he won't be able to win at all next turn. I'm just going to attack for 13 into his Sogeking. See if he wants to out-combo it. And then I have 2 more ways to attack the Sogeking, trying to KO it. And he's going to have to waste a lot of resources just trying to save it. And the Pacifist is not low enough for me to be able to attack it with Izo. But it is low enough to attack it with the leader and just have it die. And then now from this position, my opponent has minus their energy twice in a row. And they don't have a board. And I have a bigger board. There's just no way he can come back from this. It doesn't matter what kind of like cards they have on hand. Or there's just no top deck that can save him from here. So I have guaranteed my game here. It doesn't matter what my opponent does here. And I have Round Table just in case he has a big blocker. And I have a Seaquake in case he plays a bunch of small ones. Like I have answers to everything that he does. Depending on what he does. But yeah, there's just no way that I'm going to lose this one. He goes to 8 energy. And I just don't see a way out. I think I have already won the game here. I think he's attacking the leader. I don't know. No way. And then he's attacking the Ace, which is whatever. I'll use it as a blocker at this point. Over time, I will win. And here I'll just play DeMarco just in case he has enough to defend the leader, which I actually don't think he has, but whatever. I'll just use the leader. And if anything, I attack with everything else into my leader, and there's just no way he can defend this turn. Whatever I do here. Okay, and we're gonna go against our worst matchup. And I have a Round Table. I think Marco would be good. And I think Ace is better, right? Yeah. No, but I have time to find the Ace. I don't have that much time to find the Marco. So let's go with the Marco here. Okay. And then let's attack with this one first and see what he gets. Because he took it, I'm gonna just do this one to find an ace. And then let's do... Ooh, I don't even know if this one is gonna hit. So let's do this one. So this one applies some pressure here. And he's forced to attack my battle card. I think that's gonna be fine. I don't think he wants to attack my board. I don't think he wants to take another life. That way we save a life, which is gonna be fine. Okay. I could save Marco for the removal. So I don't need to do anything here. I can just attack with the two cards that I have on board. Let's do 6/6. It should be fine. And then attack for 6. Just eat at those 2Ks out of my opponent's hand. I am okay with that. If he plays something here, he destroys that one. That's fine. He's gonna do... Okay, this is okay. Now I'm a little bit worried about the A-drop that is incoming. I don't even know if I should do ace. Maybe I don't do ace. Ace for when he attacks with both. I think I should do Marco here, right? Because he's gonna bounce it back to my deck. I could also do Fire Fist. Fire Fist. Let me see. Otama, attack with this too. And I don't have to expose my... And then if he does the A-drop, I don't much care, right? I can just develop later. Yeah, I think that's better. This one. Let's do Fire Fist. Discard this one and this. Then attack for 5. And then attack for 5. That is fine. If he does that, he doesn't do the leader. And I have this, so that's fine. Okay. I am gonna grant or trash. Well, since I'm gonna grant a life, because I have a lot of ooh, that was a good draw actually. And then I'm gonna attack with this one. Oh, this one too. I'm gonna attack with this one here. And then I'm gonna let him go because I don't want to expose my ace. If he wants to do the A-drop, that's fine. But I do not want to expose my ace here, yeah. He's gonna have to go through all this life still. And now the A-drop is gonna be easier to kill. And we have answers for the Big Mom if she's coming. Now this one we don't have too much answers for. Let's see what he does here. I guess we do have the Crossfire for next turn. So it shall be fine, I think. Let's see if we can save the ace as well. That would be ideal. So we can deal with everything pretty much. He's gonna do Big Mom here. Oh, I'll trash one life now. That is fine. No blocker, and I'll do this one. This is a weird spot, but I think I have to take it. Yeah. Oh, that's a Marco. Okay, that gives me some avenues. Ooh, wait a second. Well, that deals with both. Okay. Okay. I like this. Deploy, minus, minus. This becomes a 5. This becomes a... Doesn't matter because we're gonna Fire Fist it. So we'll attack for 7 here. It dies. Okay. Now we do this one. On this one. Wait, discard this one. On this one. On this one. Then we have 5. And we have 7 here. He heals. Okay, well, that's fine. It's not a problem. What is a problem is a 10-drop Big Mom here. Because I have 0 defense. Okay, so we're gonna go for game here. This one has Rush, right? It's a Whitebeard Pirate, so let's do this one. Let's do the Marco. And then we have to go for game. Let's do 5. No, we cannot do 5. It's gonna be difficult to go for game here, right? How do we go for game here? I guess we do 6 with the leader. We can do 7, 7, 7. Yeah, we can do 7. Seven. Interesting. We can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. I need one more. No, I cannot. I cannot go for game now. I needed to have an Otama. Not Otama, but the other one, the Makino. So I could attack with Otama. I think that was important here. Would it have worked? Let me see. And then attack with Joshu. Yeah. I don't have enough. Okay, and for our final thoughts on the deck. I don't think it's bad. I don't think actually got worse. I think it improved a little bit. Just because if people are going to play Zoro so heavily, you have a good matchup into Zoro. I don't think you have a bad matchup into Zoro. I think your matchup into Zoro is very reliable. And if that's your best matchup, then you have a footing in the format, right? Now, still, I guess I'm saying you have some bad matchups and some difficult matchups, but like you cannot be good against everything, as I was saying at the beginning. So you have to, if you want to play Ace, I think this is a good chance to play him, as it probably doesn't get any like being able to be aggressive. It's probably the best thing that can happen to the deck. But with that being said, that's all I have for today. Thank you all for watching, and have a good day.